Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ogi and you're watching About the Book and Stuff, a place where we freely talk about books however we want. So guys, in today's video I will be doing a review on Susan Cain's book titled Quiet, The Power of Introverts in a World That Cannot Stop Talking. But honestly, before I even start, I really need to apologize for missing 2 upload dates. I am really sorry about that. I really had to move from my other apartment in Calabar down to Kaduna because I am done with my service here and I just had to come home, and I just needed time to get used to the environment again and find a place to film. As you can see, the background has changed, and this may not be my permanent background obviously, but this is a start. So guys, without further ado, let's just go right into the actual video. Quiet is a very amazing book. I actually picked up this book because of the title of the book and the part where it said the power of introverts in a world that cannot stop talking. If you really are confused about who you are, like, are you an introvert or an extrovert? Are you an ambivert? This is a very good place to start because it kind of helps you understand why you do certain things and react to certain situations the way you do. So basically, this text helps us understand who an introvert is, who an extrovert is, and who an ambivert is, and the various characteristics and their unique qualities. An introvert is somebody that finds peace, or that finds peace and quiet really important in order to function properly. If you're an introvert, you're most likely going to be by yourself most of the time. You're going to be more relaxed when you are in an environment that you don't have too much stimulation. That means you kind of avoid noise, you don't like unnecessary gatherings. An introvert enjoys being in an environment where he or she is able to regulate the amount of stimulation he or she gets. But the twist with this kind of personality is that though introverts tend to enjoy peace and quiet, they to an extent can change or create a persona that would help them achieve certain goals. Even in our schools today, we get to see introverted children being forced to do like group assignments, even study mathematics in group, even though it's something that they can actually do on their own. This whole text is Susan's way of appealing to people, or appealing to us, to help introverts remain true to themselves. And she's also saying that though it is normal to gravitate towards extroverts all the time because they are the fun personalities, they have the ability to make people feel at ease, she's also saying that we should try to acknowledge that introverts are not always the weaker personalities. They have their own strength to them. They have their own unique qualities. Introverts are actually very deep thinkers. They get to understand certain situations more than an extrovert would, and that is because they have more time to themselves and they have more time to analyze data. For introverts, interacting with people or going out all the time can be really draining because that is not a situation that they like to find themselves in. Although a lot of people seem to be extroverts, if you, after proper analysis or after proper observation, you get to find out that they are not necessarily extroverts. They just tend to put up that persona because that is what is required of them. Though this book talks about all 3 personalities, that's an introvert, an extrovert, and an ambivert, but it focuses on the quiet strength of introverts. And though they seem to be like the weaker personality, Susan is trying to say that that's not always the case. It is also important to note that nobody's entirely an introvert and nobody's entirely an extrovert. You can be more of an introvert than you are an extrovert, and you can be more of an extrovert than you are an introvert. It all depends on your personality. This book has helped me understand myself better. It has helped me understand why I react to certain situations the way I react to them, and I think now I understand that though most people may see me as an extrovert, I'm not really an extrovert because I enjoy peace and quiet. I don't like people in my face all the time. I am that kind of friend that just calls you like once in a blue moon because I just don't think I need to call you when I don't have anything to say to you. Nobody's saying that being an extrovert is bad, but introverts tend to pay attention to details more than extroverts do. There are just certain professions that being an introvert helps you excel at. Introverts can be data analysts because they pay attention to details. They can also be authors, really, because they have a good sense of imagination due to the number or the amount of hours they get to spend by themselves. If you really are not sure what personality you have, what kind of, if you're an introvert or you're an extrovert or an ambivert, you need to read this book because it gives you like a clear picture. It is actually a very good read, and I hope you have a lot of fun reading it. So this is actually the end of today's review. If you have not subscribed already, please do so, and turn on the notification bell so you get notified anytime I post another video. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Mwah.